Hello and welcome to your New Year's love reading for 2022. Happy New Year, you guys. We made it. Yes. So, what is your love story? Where is your contract at? Let's see with the romance angels. Where is this love at, Spirit? What's going on? Ooh, past life relationship being revealed. You have known each other before. You have known one another in the past. It could be the past like in this life, or it could literally be the past. Like a different life. But it's this familiarity. That's how you'll know that it's this person, this sacred lover, is there's something familiar about them. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. Flirt. You're gonna have a lot of opportunity to flirt, to be free, to be you. A lot of fun. Flirting is so much fun. We should always flirt through our whole life. In our relationship, there's a new spark. Just flirt, right? You want that new spark? Well, extend your lighthearted energy to others, to your lover. But I feel like you and your person, it's like you have this really beautiful feeling of home and this, but it's lighthearted, like children playing. The masculine in this connection loves the feminine's light, and your expression of love is so beautiful to them. And just as much as you feminines feel comfortable to just fall into this masculine, the masculine also feels comfortable to just fall into the feminine. It's very equal. It's very give and take, because you see how the feminine here is like, falling into the masculine. Similar colors of the masculine too. It's interesting. And then the masculine's kind of falling into the feminine here. Yeah. What else would you like to say, romance angels? Religious factors. So your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So you're both very spiritual. You might meet in the church, in your spiritual community. Perhaps in a past life, your religions. That's definitely coming through for someone. It's not a perhaps, it's a definite. If this resonates, something about religion and your spiritual practice kept you apart, I feel like. And it is being influenced by your upbringing and your new spiritual path. So I'm feeling like in the past life, it was more like this secretive feeling, because it's dark, it's in like it's almost like not in the dungeon, but like that type of feeling, like you had to keep it secret is what I feel. But like in this life, I feel what's happening in this particular time period in 2022 is it's like you're outside, you're in nature, so you're seen. And this is a higher level of commitment here. And then the bottom energy is honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. You may be proposed to getting married in 2022, going on a second honeymoon, a holiday time, a vacation. But it's this feeling of newness, a honeymoon feeling. No matter if you've been with this person and you're with them now, or if you've never met them and it's a past life or it's someone from your past, it's just this new, fresh energy. It's really great. And being able to travel and be together. Beautiful, blissful energy. And I do feel that somebody's getting married because of the religious factors. Honeymoon, like getting married, going on your honeymoon. Now we're going to dive in a little bit to first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter. Like it's a game. It's the championship game. It's the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? That's what this type of connection feels like to me. It's like the ultimate. So what's going to happen in this first quarter of 2022 with this connection? What's going to happen in this first quarter, Spirit? Oh my gosh, look at that. It's coming in. The King's like, I'm here. I have arrived. I've been crowned. I'm stable emotionally. I have so much love. So this is King of Cups. There's an offering love coming your way in the first quarter of 2022. January, February, March, right? Wow. That's awesome. What expression of love and offering love. Just so much love. Yeah, look at this. I feel like there may be travel in this first part. Like the world, traveling the world, completion. Being blessed, freedom with the butterflies, new life. This person may be somewhere else in the world. I feel like feminines, you're like, this is you. You've been manifesting and focused, and like perhaps your person travels if you're with them. Or they've seemed like they were just in another world, right? Because they were working on this emotional intelligence, so they were just going within. Whatever the case may be, you've been working to manifest this new life, this freedom, this traveling, someone from another part of the world, you coming together with them, being together in the world, in the physical world with this person. And I feel like it's happening. Like this opportunity is coming in the first quarter. What else can you tell us about this first quarter? Oh my gosh. Wow, this is part of your destiny. This is good luck, good fortune, a new cycle, new beginnings with the completion of the world, and then you move into the wheel. Like this, I feel for sure getting the wheel turning in a new direction, moving forward movement. See the sun and the moon in there, masculine and feminine coming together. Yeah, I feel that some of you, this person does live in another part of the world or another state, or just from different worlds, like spiritually speaking, religiously speaking. And I have this strong feeling that you're coming together in the physical world because it's part of your destiny to be together. Because that's what this feels like, right? It's just meant to be. Any advice in this first quarter for the viewer? Get clear. Look at that. Balance of head and the heart. This is advice is to master that mental body. Let go of the fears. Find that balance of your head and your heart. And I feel like you are. Your person is with this King of Cups and King of Swords. Communicate clearly. Get ready. Get ready. Because there is a message, a big message of love and the ability to move forward. And it's happening right at the beginning, like right about now and within the next few months. I mean, it really is. So if you prepare for this, because it's happening, like there is communication coming in. It's from it could be the World Wide Web. You could be getting a message on some kind of social media platform, and it's like, whoa, I feel like you might not expect it, or it's just like, it's just a different feeling that you have with this. And so the advice is to stay clear, get clear, communicate clearly, okay? Wow. What about second quarter? So April, May, and June, right? That would be April, May, June. Look at this. The masculine is very much present with the feminine, right? Being patient right here. Being patient, right? And then look at this. We have two feminine energies, and look, it's the counterpart to the King of Swords. Definite communication. Being very clear. And look at all the butterflies with that new life. Just a lot of clarity, a lot of truth being revealed. And the Queen of Wands, there's a lot of passion. You're very attractive, divine feminines. Or whoever's listening, it's a very attractive time. This can be sacred sexual union, creative projects, just really feeling in your power, taking charge, making good decisions, right? The Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords energy is pretty powerful energy. Same with the King of Swords and the King of Cups. And because the feminine in this connection is very comfortable with their truth. They're very clear, intelligent, creative, passionate, gorgeous inside and out, right? Just really might be a little fiery sometimes, with their words, maybe, perhaps. Because there's just so much passion within this feminine. and just really a strong leader, but also like softness with their words, because this is softer energy right here with the sword energy communication. So they learn how to soften, just like the masculine being I love this with the masculine mastering the mental body and the emotional body here in this first quarter, right? And so really coming into fullness and bringing love into it and sweetness into their words and their communication, and just they remind, the masculine reminds the feminine of love, because the Queen of Wands and Queen of Swords energy can just be kind of very powerful energy, perhaps business leaders or running the household, in that masculine energy, right? But I feel like this masculine helps soften the feminine and remind the feminine of how much love there is here, and that love is wonderful, and it's you deserve this love, feminine, and this masculine is here to remind you of that. Wow. What else can you tell us about the second quarter? Put in the work. Put in the effort on your projects, yourself. There's a shift in perspective in the material world, maybe a shift of focus in what you're doing. Taking charge, your craft. There's a manifestation happening, abundance happening. See that fruit on the tree? It's a really abundant time. Look at this low-hanging fruit that you can just grab. So something about the harvest and you harvesting the energy and refocusing and really creating something beautiful here. And I feel that there's going to be some kind of shift in your material world here that's going to help with this connection. And this can also be this masculine energy coming in and saying, well, listen, I'm willing to put in the work too. But I feel in the second quarter, the feminine's really working on their craft themselves, shining their light, expressing their truth, and softening their words. And what's the advice here for the second quarter? And I do feel a very strong energy from the masculine, like saying, I admire you, divine feminine. Like, I want you to shine. Like, you're meant to be a leader. Like almost like look how he's kind of like, is he taking a knee or is he squatting? But almost like the masculine is okay with like being the stability and letting the feminine shine. There is something about that, like helping you move some kind of project forward or a great idea forward, something about that. And they also really truly are genuine, and they make you feel good about yourself. It's empowering. Yeah, justice. Look at that. Be balanced with your approach. Be fair. Be objective. Listen to both sides. Right? That's how you're going to find your balance. But there's some truth and clarity and justice being served, karmic justice with the wheel and the justice. Yeah, so big shifts are happening. If your finances have been out of whack a little bit, they're coming into balance, and it's really going to help things out. If you've been wondering if someone is actually going to put in the effort aside from yourself, the effort's coming. There's justice coming. This communication, there's justice. Like, I feel like the masculine really wants justice for this feminine. I feel like the feminine's been through a lot. I mean, the masculine has as well, but they really want this new cycle, and they really want to see you succeed. I'm really feeling that, like, very strongly. And in the third quarter, what's going on? Okay, in the third quarter, you may get a little like freaked. Someone might get a little freaked. Oh my God, because I feel like there's a lot of abundance coming, and perhaps that's what you've really been working on, and want you or them like maybe holding on too tight to finances, like holding on too tight with that fear energy. There's going to be a need to open up in the third quarter. Somebody needs to open up here. Okay, and then but then there's this leap of faith energy, this new energy. Okay, so what I'm feeling is, as we progress through the year, there is a definitely a shift in the material world. There's some kind of good luck and good fortune, and this is being wise about it, right? Being clear with what you want to do, being balanced when you make decisions of what you're going to do with this abundance, and then there's this opening up of this energy that perhaps you've been holding on to, or your person has been holding on to for quite some time. That fear of not having enough, not feeling stable and grounded, not having stable people in your lives, right? So that's changing. That's what's opening up. And then here's this Fool with this new fresh energy to leap into the new life. So something in the third quarter, which would be what? July, August, September, right? Something about those months. Something's going to happen and the energy's going to shift. Yeah. And it's everybody's healed, restored, higher mind thinking, clarity, a lot of spiritual growth coming out of the dark, right? Someone's coming out of the cave and opening up. So there's going to be an opening up here in this connection. And a lot of healing when you do that. Advice for the third quarter. Advice for this. And you may be shifting and going on some kind of healer's path. And maybe you were afraid to take that leap. And I feel like you're getting whatever you need to be able to do this, and it's beautiful. Yeah, but don't get all caught up in your head. There's something about needing to go within for this new path, right? But there is a freedom here. There is an opening up here, but it is something about guarding your heart, guarding your finances, trust. Look, it's like a feather. The divine is protecting you. You're being protected in this new path and this new way of communicating. I'm going to get a little more clarity here with this Two of Swords. Can you give me clarity on the Two of Swords, please? The Page of Cups. So new, fresh energy, thinking about something, filling your cup, an offer in love, this new offer. And the Page of Cups, to me, that's childlike energy. That can be this opening up. Coming out of the stalemate and really opening up to this love. And I feel like it is the feminine, whether you realize it or not. Sometimes we don't realize, because I feel like the masculine is really open and really loving, and it's kind of like different, right? It almost freaks you out because you're not used to that. You're used to being by yourself, and you're used to being the boss, and you're used to making decisions, and there's this lighthearted energy coming in that you've been desiring, but because you've got so much going on, and maybe you have kids, and you're running a household, and you've just been this independent person, it's a little bit more difficult for you to soften to but the masculine is like, no, please open up to this. This is something new. This is very healing to you, right? When you open up in this new fresh energy here. So that would be the advice, is to open up. What do you love? What makes you feel good? Go towards that. And what about the fourth quarter, October, November, December of 2022? What's working to manifest? A strategy, a plan, making the decision to leave any kind of deception behind. But I feel like strategy and plan, because with all the swords and like birds have them, it's like there's a plan here. Moving forward, making a decision, some kind of plan that you're going to make a decision on. And look at this, more king energy. Yeah, leadership energy, king and queen of wands. See, look at that. Look at that. Divine counterparts. Divine counterparts. Yeah, divine counterparts. And it's very passionate and honest and truthful. Balanced. You're both meant to be leaders with this King of Wands. A lot of passion coming in and feeling good about this new plan. Oh my goodness, look at the plan. It's the Two of Cups. Oh, and that's what I felt with the flirt energy. It's like this your inner child, like your teenagers. And it's just this, it's so loving and generous and kind. It's unconditional love. It's a best friend that you get to share the love with. I mean, this is what's coming in. But this masculine is very mature with all the kings coming through, right? I feel like maybe you're concerned about that feminines. You've had immature people in the past, whatever this is. But if this is a past person that you actually know, this person has matured and mastered a lot, okay? And they said the advice and what's coming is the bottom. And look at this. It's the Ace of Cups. Brand new beginnings, love of a lifetime, romance of a lifetime, seeing through the illusions, filling your own cup, and then you're sharing it. So fill your cup throughout this year. Fill your cup. Always fill your cup. Always look for this new, fresh energy, the gift from the universe, right? The strategy and plan for this, to enjoy this love, this passionate, beautiful, balanced love. Wow. That's incredible. Okay, now we're going to get some messages from the heart-shaped oracle cards here. What messages are good, or the best, highest and best spirit? Life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You will be surprised where it leads. So just go with the flow in all this. Go with the flow of where 2022 is leading you. Just go with the flow. We're always shifting. We're always growing. We're always changing. Energy shifts all the time. And look at the 4 hearts. Okay, the 4 of Pentacles, right? That's the holding on. Look at this. When you just let go, right? And you trust, look at that balance. Look at the stability coming in. I'm telling you. Wow. All right, we'll take them. You have protection. The angels are with you, watching over this connection. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So what memories do you want to take with you? It's up to you. And look at this. This to me represents like heart on fire, passionate self-love, and like just on fire for life again. Only time will tell. Yeah, give it time. Go with the flow. Time is going to tell you throughout this time, things are going to change. They're going to shift. And it's a beautiful direction. My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually, we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they're letting on. So it's someone, it could be someone that's exciting that you don't know, right? That has deeper feelings than you realize, that like has been paying attention to you, watching you, right? But you don't know maybe personally or directly. Or it can be someone that you do know of, that you are in connection with, right? And they feel deep, more deep than you realize. And that's that King of Cups. Yeah, for sure. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else for this New Year's love reading? And so we create our reality by what we send out, right? Beware of what you're projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. Yeah, remember that. Remember, we are divine counterparts. We are our own reflection. And the bottom of this deck, oh, that's beautiful. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Come on. Give thanks ahead of time. It's yours. Yes. And our final message here, we're going to get from the Rumi Oracle. Highest and best, the final message here. I appreciate you all. I wish you many blessings in this new year. And I would be honored to work with you on any level. Healing, readings, growing your gifts, whatever it is that you need. Look at this. I surge on the uprising wave of love. Come on, ride the wave. Go with the flow. Maybe you're going to be riding some waves. It's cool. But things are changing with that 5 energy. Blessed changes. See what the book has to say. I surge on the uprising wave of love. No gravity can stop me from rising. The moon pulls the tide of life towards her, and my soul in oneness with all of life answers her call. A wave of love consumes me, and upwards I fly, flying through water to greet her shining body. Led by my heart, my wits are addled and my mind becomes a blurry mess. And so I feel instead. Feel the truth of her love and the divine reflection she shines back at me from her radiant heart. You cannot. And it talks about, there's the heart, and and this radiant heart, and it talks about the cycles and projection, and like, wow. Wow. I just want to see if anything else is standing out. This oracle comes with a message for you. There are changes happening, and they will be out of your control. This is because you are ready for accelerated life change. Rather than paddling, you'll be caught up in a wave and move farther and faster. Let yourself surge on with the energy of what is happening, leading with your heart and just going with whatever unfolds. This will bring you the best fortune and open you up to the divine destiny that is your birthright in this lifetime. Holy wow. Yes. I appreciate you all. I hope many, many people listen to this because this is the truth. I surge on the uprising wave of love. Enjoy the ride.